It's Patrick Gallagher, and I am the founder of Exhale Lending. And I wanted to give an opportunity to present a different perspective on why buyers should take advantage of higher interest rates, or moreover, how buyers can take advantage of higher interest rates. If you are a buyer like so many that have been watching rates go up in the last couple of weeks, you're probably saying, you know what, I'm just going to sit this one out, wait for rates to come down, and basically just wait for things to quote unquote become more affordable. I want to present to you in this three-part series of how and why, well, firstly, why that is not the right approach, and secondly, how we can use these higher rates to our advantage. So I want to just put that over here and say, if you are already in the mindset of waiting for rates to drop, then honestly, you don't need to watch this video. You can go straight through to the second video, which is taking advantage of higher rates. But there are potentially a couple little snippets of information in here that could be useful to you. I want to just jump straight in here. On the 11th of April, which was yesterday, we have seen from the prior week, from the 4th of April, we have seen interest rates go up by 0.38%. So in 1 week, we saw a 0.38% increase in interest rates. Now, that is certainly outside the top 10, but the 10th highest number that we've seen in data that I've been analyzing since 1974 is 0.43%. So it's not a mile away. In other words, it should be reflected as a very, very large weekly increase in mortgage rates. And in fact, if we look for the last 30 days of interest rates, we can see from the 11th of March to the 11th of April, we went from about 6.87 to that area to around about 7.37 or something close to that. So we have seen a fairly, fairly sizable jump in rates, and I can certainly imagine that there's a lot of borrowers and buyers out there who are saying, let's just sit this one out for rates to come down. I want to get into buyer behavior. This is a graph showing in blue properties that are under contract, and this brown line is the interest rates on prevailing interest rates at the same time. You will see that there is absolutely some sort of seasonality that's going on here. Around the holidays of every single year, you can see that there's a dip in activity in buying. And you can see that that activity picks up into the early year and into the springtime. And obviously now we are currently in April. We are very much moving upwards in this activity. So there are more buyers, there are more properties going under contract, which means arguably there's greater competition, greater demand. The other thing to look at here is when interest rates are higher, this is the month-over-month change of interest rates versus month-over-month change of properties under contract. You can see that there can be a tendency where interest rates are, where properties under contract are lower. So the real takeaway here is when interest rates go up, there is a propensity for buyers to sit back and wait. Okay, so what I really want to try and do in the next discussion is go into how we can take this information and use it to our advantage when we're buying. So in part 2, we're going to look at the purchase. Please stay tuned. Thank you very much. My name is Patrick Gallagher, the founder of Exhale Lending. I want to go back to this previous slide here. If you want more information, please email me at info@exhalelending.com. If you want to start an application, please text Exhale to 33655. Many, many thanks.